Hello, everybody. My name is Kyle Chambers. I'm here today with Logan Goodman. Logan is a member of Team Revolution and a sport karate athlete. Thank you for joining the show today, Logan.
Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. What is the most memorable moment of your sport karate career?
I think the most memorable moment, my career has been pretty short so far. I've only been competing for about a year and a half. But the most memorable moment for me, aren't just like the wins and the titles, but it's the moments where my sensei, Sam Diaz is my sensei, where he showcases like his emotions, how proud he is of me. And last year at my first US Open, it was like my third tournament, maybe, third NASCA tournament. I was warming up for traditional challenge and he comes over to me and he's like, "Come here." And he hands me his belt. And I was like, "Sensei, like this is your belt. Your belt holds all of your training, all of your sweat. It's really important to you." And he was like, "I want you to wear it. I want you to compete in my belt." And I was just about to compete. I like almost started crying, but I had to stay in the zone. And I wore his belt, and that was the first time I placed at a NASCA tournament. And it kind of came full circle at this US Open. It was my first stage performance, and I was warming up backstage, and he comes over to me and he hands me that same exact belt. And that's just like such a memorable moment for me, both of those times. Um, and yeah, it was really amazing to be able to wear his belt, to perform in it, and for him to just show how proud he is of my work and training.
It's amazing you're able to have that experience. Sam Diaz is an amazing coach, and I work out with him virtually online. He's also on T-Paul Metro, an amazing athlete. It's just great that you're able to have that experience with him. Sometimes it's not just about the experiences on the mat, but also those moments off the mat as well.
Yes, definitely.
What are some tournaments you have coming up for the rest of 2023?
So I just got back from the AU Nationals. It was an amazing tournament. And then I'm heading out to the NKF Nationals on Wednesday. It'll be my first time going there. I'm not really sure for the rest of the year. I don't have anything planned out, but I definitely want to do a youth league. That's one of my big goals. Um, and I'll probably be at Diamonds, not sure about any other tournaments.
It's great you're able to go to tournaments in many different leagues and be well versed in many different leagues because it makes you better as a sport martial artist and also as a person to be able to adapt to different leagues.
Definitely.
So, what's it like to be on Team Revolution?
Team Revolution is, I know you've had a bunch of competitors from the team on your show, but it's truly like no other team. Everyone talks about, like the contagious energy, um, just the atmosphere at a ring where everyone's crowded, cheering your name. And one of the best examples is at the US Open. One of my teammates, Amber Rutherford, I think you've had her on your show. She was on stage and I had competed, I'd finished. And we were all like right next to the stage with green glow sticks, just screaming, clapping the glow sticks. And when I was on stage, I heard the Revolution family, and it's truly like a family. It's an energy like no other. There's no other team I would rather be on. It was my dream team. I cried when Mr. Lovelace asked me to join. And yeah, it's really an amazing place. And another thing is Team Revolution truly pushes you outside of your comfort zone. So you talked about being well versed in multiple circuits, and that's something that Team Revolution really, pushes you to do. They push you to go outside of your comfort zone. There are so many resources, fighting, weapons, kata, CMX. And that's another amazing experience that you can have on the team.
It's great they're able to have those experiences with Team Revolution. I remember sitting stage side at the Toronto International Tournament of Champions in 2022. I was sitting beside Canelo Lovelace watching the event with him. And across the stage was a few of the athletes getting ready and things of that nature. And he was having hand signals and really having a fun time with the athletes. And I've watched his athletes compete and him coaching. He really supports the athletes. One of the things he said when I had him on my show just recently is he has the same energy within himself that the athletes have, and the highs are the highs and the lows are the lows. So it's great able to have that support from Canelo Lovelace and the Team Revolution coaching staff as well.
Yes, all of the coaching staff, they practice what they preach. They truly share the same passion that the athletes do. And I think that's very important.
That's amazing. Thank you so much for being on the show today.
Thank you so much for having me. I really enjoyed being here.
This podcast episode is sponsored by Virtual Fight Tour. Check out Virtual Fight Tour on Facebook and Instagram to see what they have going on. This has been KC Sports Talk, the podcast with Kyle Chambers.